Hello, I'm Lauren, and you're watching Fishing with Joe. Today we're going to catch some white bass on Alum Creek. You gotta love it.
The best area is at the top end up here. So I don't want to quit until I get to the top. All right, folks at home, I've been coming up this creek or heading up this creek for about 2 or 3 miles looking for these white bass. This is the first one that I've ran into. Not the biggest one to start out, but that is a white bass. And I've seen about 8 behind him, so I'm gonna just keep on catching them. All right, there we go. First one. Ooh, there we go. There we go. All right. Goes fish number 2. I'm into a school of these male fish, and so they're always the daintier ones. There goes another one right there, and I am in a school of them, so I'm going to toss him back and just keep catching them. All right, thank you. Ooh, there we go, another one. Yep, catching these male white bass on the spring spawn and run. I know you're going to ask what creek I'm in. Guess what? I'm not going to tell you this time. Just get to watch. I am going to show you a few techniques to help you catch some white bass on your favorite creek. So there we go. There's that fish. And he is going home. All right. I am in about 3 feet of water right now. And the stream is kind of flowing along pretty slow. Rock bottom. A lot of brush piles, so it kind of funnels the fish down between those brush piles. Anytime I'm in an area like that in the early spring, I like to use a small jerk bait like that, where I've got 2 sets of hooks. A lot of guys will use a small jig or a rooster tail, but I just seem to catch a lot more fish on the small jerk bait. So that's what I'm using. That's my tip for you. That one right there is a 1/16 ounce jerk bait. So there are a lot of different brands, so you don't have to use this brand. But the bright colors, they work very well because it's easier to see them when they come through the water. So you can see the fish kind of hit at the bait, and you can detect those strikes a lot faster. So there we go. That's your tip. Putting it back to work, we'll catch some more fish.
Rolling.
All right, fish on. Come on. Come on now. Oh, there we go. Got him. Got him, and that is a good one right there. Oh yeah, let me loosen up the drag. That's a female. All right, I'm gonna bring her around here to the other side of the boat. Oh yeah. That's what I'm after. That's what I'm after. Come here. Whoa! Alright. Let me roll up my sleeve. This water is cold. Alright. Gotta watch out for those fins, because if you don't, you have them in you. And you do not want that. Alright. So I had some dull hooks on this bait, and the fish were just swiping at it. They weren't getting caught. And I had to stop and switch hooks. And as soon as I switched hooks, pow. How you like me now? Alright. Yes. Come on. There we go. Alrighty. Beautiful, beautiful white bass right there. That's a good one. That is a good one. Wiping the water off of my face because that fish just splashed me. Alright. Beautiful fish. Gotta love it. Alright, go home. Thank you, thank you. Alright, right back to work. Oh yeah.
For over 100 years, R&R Bait and Tackle has been selling the best bait in the Buckeye State. Our minnows, crawlers, and craws are guaranteed to catch fish or die trying. We've got your favorite lures at the price you need. We know where the fish are biting. Open 7 days a week all summer long. Visit R&R and see why we're the best in the Buckeye State.
The brush piles, what they do is the water kind of is forced to flow around them, and so they create deeper holes. So this water out here is maybe 2.5 feet deep, but under that brush pile, it's about 4.5 feet deep. And I think that's what attracts them more than the brush pile itself, is just the deeper hole. Whoa, Lord have mercy. Oh, there we go. Big one. Big one. My cameraman was calling that fish right there. That fish is pulling drag. That is a fat white bass right there. I'm grabbing my net, folks at home. Oh, yeah, that's a fatty. That's a fatty. Yes. All right. Yes, yes, yes. You can see the mess in the boat. That's because after a while you've thrown everything but the kitchen sink at them in order to try to catch them. Then you finally locate them. And then that's it. That's how the boat looks. Ah, yeah. All right. Let me get that lure away from that net. Let me show you that fish. Pow. That is a good one right there. There's my hand. I've got big hands. Pow. Pow. Yeah. About 15, maybe 16 inches or so. That's a good one. That is a good one. All right, she's going back. Thank you, thank you. In front of a brush pile? Gotta be one in there. Are you serious? Ooh, there we go. There we go. I knew there had to be one in there. And I barely got him hooked too. He may come off. Just barely got him hooked. All right, in the boat. How can you go past? How can you go past a spot like that and not catch a fish? All right, I'm gonna do something. Get in control of my boat. I'm in some extremely shallow water here. So I'm gonna do that. And then I am going to relieve this fish of these hooks. Okay. And where's the last one here? Let's see. Let me get my hemostats for this job. There we go. Those hemostats make things a lot easier. If you don't have a pair, go to R&R. They've got tons of them. There we go. Another beautiful white bass. I had fun catching fish in the creek. This is one of my favorite places to go in the spring and catch white bass on the spring spawn and run. So I hope you got a few tips. Hope you enjoyed the show. I'm gonna let that one go. Thank you, thank you, thank you.